No one is ready for what's about to happen. The Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors are back at it, and this time it's win or go home almost. Tomorrow night, the Grizzlies face the Warriors in the play-in tournament, and everything's on the line. Tip-off is at 9 p.m. Central Time on TNT, and the stakes couldn't be any higher. The winner moves on to take on the number 2 seed, Houston Rockets. The loser will get one more shot to make the playoffs on Friday or their season ends. But let's be real, when it is Memphis versus Golden State, it's not just another game because these are two squads who have history. They met in the 2021 play-in tournament, and the Grizzlies sent Steph and them back home packing. And then we met again in 2022, but this time the second round of the playoffs, where Golden State did get their revenge, knocking us out and eventually going on to win the title. So now we must get our revenge this time, this round again in the playoff tournament. But let's back up to Sunday. The Grizzlies did get a regular season win over Dallas Mavericks to close out the season. You had Lamar Stevens with 31 points. You had Marvin Bagley with 25 points. And you had Yuki playing his best game yet. And it was just great energy, and the hustle was great, and these guys were out there playing like they had something to prove, like they had bills to pay. And this was just great to see, especially when this team has been rattled with so much injury that's called inconsistency. It really showed that this team still have heart. But let's get into this matchup. The Warriors are coming in hot as the number 7 seed, and they still have Steph Curry, and can we keep him contained? Because, the Grizzlies actually have done one of the best jobs all season defending Steph in our first 2 matchups. But we need guys like Vince Williams Jr. and Scottie Pippen Jr. who need to step up on the perimeter defending him. We have to stay disciplined. We must rotate fast, and we must limit second chance points, because if you get Golden State that comfortable at home, it's more than likely game over. But good news, our Grizzlies always thrive as the underdog, as we've done before. In 2021, we proved that too. And even though we're the 8th seed, we have all it takes to flip the narrative. So, Grizzlies fans, you better buckle up, because this one is about pride. It's about payback. It's about proving that we're still here and we're still dangerous and still ready to shake up things in the West. So, yeah, no one might be expecting us to win. And honestly, that's how we like it. Make no mistakes, this game means something. This isn't just about playoff seeding. It's about our grit and grind legacy. It's about our rivalry and surviving and moving on. Golden State's not new to this, but Memphis, we've already ended their season once before in a play-in tournament. So now let's see if history can repeat itself and we can do it again. So like I said, you have Steph Curry, one of the greatest to do it, but we need the Grizzlies to keep him contained for 48 minutes. And we have done a good job of keeping him quiet in our first 2 matchups. But when we let him get a little bit more aggressive, things kind of went downhill. So we must keep him contained. We did have Jalen Wells, who was our best perimeter defender, who's out after that nasty fall. We need Vince Williams Jr. to really step up and take on that role. And if he can slow Steph down just a little bit, that will be a huge advantage for us. And we haven't talked about Zach Edey. Let's get into Zach Edey. So this will be his playoff debut, of course. And, of course, Golden State is going to try to target him. They're going to try to switch him out. They're going to try to put him in space. But can he hold up? He needs to protect the paint, clean the glass, and force the Warriors to play big. That will be our X factor. And on the flip side, you already know Draymond's going to be chirping like he always do. So it's definitely probably going to be a rowdy game. And you already know that might throw some people off rhythm. But you know who won't probably get rattled? Desmond Bane. He's the tone setter. He's the grown man in the room. He's the one who's not afraid to match fire with fire. So we must get this win. And if we get this win, we take on the Rockets, a team that we've proven that we can go to battle with. But if we lose, we'll have to play in another play-in just to maybe have to take on OKC. So this game is definitely a test of the identity of our grit, a test to our Grizzlies core. And, if this ends ugly, the questions will be loud, louder than Draymond, louder than the Chase Center, louder than anything we heard all year. So, again, Tuesday night, 9 p.m., all eyes on the Memphis versus the Warriors game. And like I've been saying, if you are a true Grizzlies fan and you stayed with me through this video this far, please hit that like and subscribe button for me. And until next time, I'm your host, Maia McCoy. See you later.